Owen, get in here.
What seems to be the problem?
What is this report? It's so full of holes, I could drive a transport through it. Interrogating a single suspect and magically finding the perpetrators? Doubtful.
There were complications.
What kind of complications?
The kind that usually gets blackcoats involved.
Damn blackcoats. Alright, off the books. What happened?
Alright. Was following a lead on the theft of social IDs. It led me to an alley in the New Beijing district. I was interrogating a suspect when someone newly deactivated under Protocol Y came forward and interrupted. Your answers are not satisfactory. Where exactly was this so-called drop-off location?
I don't know. Go take a hike into an early grave, old man. I'm sure there's a retirement village out there busy looking for one of their patients.
He's lying. What he's saying? He's lying.
I know where you sleep, brat. You keep talking and you'll never wake up again.
What the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be at school.
I got deactivated from my social ID. I got home and no one would let me in.
Call it any lies. Keep quiet otherwise.
Yeah, understood.
Let's go over this again. Where is the drop-off point?
Old Soda Street.
Liar.
What time are you meeting Septimus?
Dunno any Septimus.
Liar.
Want to try again?
Damn it, fine. I don't know. He hasn't contacted me.
Liar.
And where is the drop-off location?
In your mother's dwelling.
Liar.
Shut your whore hole, you piece of shit.
Still lying.
Thank you for your cooperation. Now, let's try that again. Where will I find Septimus?
Still lying.
Fine, damn it. He's in a factory, 12 and Rani Road.
True.
I'm going to find where you sleep.
And how exactly did you know that this person you just met was actually trustworthy? Or even sane?
She was the call-out to Education Center 6 from a week ago. Turns out, the deactivation of her social ID went through.
That does not mean anything.
Her record does, though. She was voluntarily taking extracurriculars, on top of having a high social merit score.
I see. And you're sure she's not the subject of the protocol? Not just a mental break or anything else?
Correct.
Then I'll take it under advisement. What happened next, then?
As my report says, I went to the factory district of the New Beijing sector. After some time, I ran into the girl again. What the hell are you doing here?
I may have followed you?
Followed me over half a sector for hours.
Maybe. I didn't want to stay with the other guy.
Stay out of the building and stay out of my way. Enforcer, step away from your workstations and place your hands on your head. Compliance is mandatory. Both of you, halt! You should have stayed still. We could have had a nice, friendly chat. Now we're going down to the station. Your friend, too, once I get my hands on them.
I'm sorry. He came running at me. He tried to grab me, so I hit him.
You're coming with me as well. You got yourself involved, so I need your statement.
I'm not going to jail, am I? Is that something that happens to unpeople?
Don't be ridiculous. We don't waste cells on the deactivated. And that brings us to now. The girl's sitting in a holding room by herself. The rest is as per the reports.
I see. Do you believe the girl is an asset?
At minimum, she was not detrimental. If the skill she displayed in picking out lies can be verified as a true black coat ability, then I'd say, yeah, she is.
Bring her up here. Now test her and get her story at the same time.
Hello?
According to the report given to me by my enforcer, you picked out lies in an interrogation with surprising accuracy.
Yeah. They're obvious, like someone screaming.
Very well. I will say a series of statements. You will tell me which are lies. Do you understand?
I do.
My name is Mateo Beck. I have a canid. I am assigned a 2-room unit. Yellow is my favorite color.
Truth, your name is Mateo Beck. False, you do not have a canid. Also false, you don't have a 2-room unit. Yellow is your favorite color, though.
All right. I can get you reinstated. My best enforcer is a Harley. I like winterly flowers.
You can't get me reinstated. But you're kind of lying on the second one. I don't know in what way, though. Winterly flowers are gross. Why would you like them? They stink.
All right. That's enough for me. Rowan has procured your records for me. You have no serious marks on your file. Some slight notes of lateness against curfew, but nothing concerning. Tell me, how did you become deactivated?
I don't know. I just came home one day and the door wouldn't open.
Then, recount the days before that as the lead-up.
It started 3 days ago in the Edu Center. I was talking to a classmate and suddenly it was like someone screamed. What was that you said about Elliot?
That Elliot hooked up with Madra and that he totally sucks?
You're lying.
No, I'm not. Oh my gosh, you're being so stuck up, Mary.
Shut up! I shoved her. It was a black mark on my record, but nothing compared to what happened next.
And that is why the exploratory core is so essential to our people. Now turn your fill cards to section 14. We will start on algebra.
I couldn't concentrate. There was a thing. A monster tearing out his eye.
Mary! Equation 4 using formula 2.
But
Now!
on your face. I wasn't believed. My teacher didn't come back to school. Something about a degenerative disease that had missed testing. I saw the black coats, though. I was dragged in for a review the day after.
Your educational reports also mark you as outspoken within reasonable bounds, apart from recent outbursts. So, tell me, what caused the outburst yesterday? We have your biometrics from your social ID and the security footage.
I lost my temper. Why are you here this time and not any other time?
Not your concern. I am here to evaluate you today. That is all. Now, what caused the outburst?
I didn't end up saying. I couldn't say. What kind of mad person would I have sounded like if I had said, "Hey, I saw a monster eating my teacher's face"? By the afternoon, my social ID wouldn't scan onto any buses, so I had to walk home. Then the door wouldn't open for me. I guess at that point it was just denial, because I kind of banged on the door for a while before it really sunk in that I was depersoned. After that, I had to get off the doorstep before curfew came around. A couple days later, I saw Enforcer Rowan again.
Your story checks out. Wait outside. I'll call you back in soon. What do you think?
If it was emergence that set off the Protocol Y, she seems stable enough. No bouts of psychosis or altered mental state. Apart from the focus on whether or not someone is lying, she seems to have a good head on her shoulders. And the reports from the review indicate that despite refusal to conform, she was slated for the C3 to 8 career band, so she has to have a head on her shoulders.
What would you say about filling a 4430 then?
Wouldn't be the first time that's been used to get a Protocol Y off the streets. I have no complaints.
Good. Get her back in here. I am offering you an opportunity. You may choose to walk away. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. In exchange for working with Rowan, you will be filed as a disabled dependent. You will file expenses directly with the station.
I choose to accept.
Then, welcome to the Enforcers, Mary Sue.